Hi, I'm Lee Partridge and welcome back to Col U TV. It's our midweek show and we've got all the latest action from the JobServe Community Stadium. Let's get straight into the show then and take a look back at a match from last night in the Papa John's Trophy against Charlton, followed by the thoughts from Matt Bloomfield.
Matt, a lot of the time, comeback win, people use character, personality, but in that second half, my first thought was the quality that we showed in getting back in the game.
Yeah, I think we did. You know, that this squad has got some good quality in it. You know, I've been really pleasantly surprised by the quality of the players that we've got here since I've been in. Seen them, you know, training Friday, Saturday's game, and then training yesterday. I think there's good quality and there's good energy, there's good togetherness about the group, and I hope that, you know, tonight's result can help really, you know, galvanise that spirit. You know, I've preached. I'm going to keep preaching it: togetherness, hard work, integrity, teamwork, all those things. I want the supporters to feel it. I want the lads to feel it. I want the staff around here to feel it. That's what I want. I really want everyone to be together and drive it forward. And I thought that second half, like you say, the quality the boys showed as well was great. And yeah, I'm really pleased for them to come back and win the way they did. I thought was great.
Yeah, and the two goals at one end might not happen if Sam Hornby doesn't save the penalty.
Absolutely. With winning any football match, you need a little bit of luck along the way. I don't think we got that Saturday with the decision that goes against us when Cole Scouse is about to head it away from the middle of the goal, and that's the bit of luck that we didn't get Saturday. But I think we got it tonight, and Sam's made an absolutely fantastic save from the penalty, and I think it gave us an extra little bit of belief that actually there was something left in the game for us. So brilliant for Sam, and yeah, and I was just pleased with the way the boys applied themselves. We gave them some good messages at half time, which they took on. You know, they do seem like a diligent group. They seem like they, you know, take on messages really well. There's some good characters in that change room, and I hope that they can get a little bit more energy and belief off the back of tonight.
Yeah, and two very, very different goals from our side. One, the second header after a scramble and off the bar, and then the second one was all about John Akinde and how calm he was.
Yeah, lovely ball from Tom Eastman down the line, and Big John. There's been a few years since he's run that channel, I think, but fair play to him. If you can get John in the right areas, we know that he's a good player. He's a better footballer than people maybe see because of his size. But I'm still not sure how he's managed to scoop that round or over the goalie. But what a finish! And I think it was a lovely moment. You know, first win as Colchester United head coach. I'm really, really proud. Really proud, and you know, I'm looking forward to getting back to work when I get home tonight, watch the game back, and crack on again tomorrow.
Yeah. You made 10 changes, 10 players that you didn't see much of on Saturday. So you're getting to see all the squad in the first few days in the job.
I think
in a
it's-
match situation.
Yeah, I think it's really important, Greg, is that everyone's given an opportunity. I really want to be fair. Obviously, there's going to be, you can only pick 11 players, and there's a big squad here, and at times there's going to be players left out. There has to be, just due to numbers. But I wanted to be fair. I preached fairness and integrity, and I thought it was only right to do that for the boys tonight. It could have backfired in terms if we lost the game and then you go 2 games without a win. But I thought it was the right thing to do, and I want to do what's right. And a fair few of the boys were really put their hand up for the game on Saturday, and then we've got another game next week. So there's loads of games coming up, but I need to get home and dissect this and think clearly, and then we'll move on.
Yeah, and that managers and head coaches always say that's one of the nicer headaches to have when you've got more than enough quality players to pick an 11 rather than not enough.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you're losing games and there's no selection headaches, then it's not a nice position to be in. You want headaches. You want people to be putting their hand up and moving the club forward. And a fair few did tonight, and I was really pleased. But I was pleased with some of the performances on Saturday as well. That wasn't doom and gloom by any chance. Like you say, there's no greater lesson in football than playing matches, and the fact that we've got such a busy month will, all the evidence will present itself about, what the players are all about and what they've got in their hearts, in their heads and in their feet. So, I think match situations are really good fun.
Yeah. So will tomorrow be the first day you've really had time to kind of take a breath and realise the job you're in?
It's been busy, Greg, as you've seen me. It's been busy, mate. But it's what I've wanted to do for such a long time. It's been a baptism of fire in many ways. It's not stopped. It's been a whirlwind. My feet haven't touched the ground yet. But I'll get home tonight, watch the game back. I'm not going to be able to sleep, so I'll watch it back and then get up tomorrow morning and crack on. Take the girls to school at 9 o'clock, and then I've got a day's work ahead of me. So it's energising me at the minute. I'm really enjoying myself the first few days, and we'll get back to work. Yeah.
Excellent. Well done.
A great result against a higher league opposition, and good to see Matt get off the mark for his Colchester United career. It means we're almost at the knockout stages, just a trip to Gillingham next week to define that. Let's get the thoughts from the dressing room as to how they saw last night's game pan out.
Sam, fantastic comeback win in the Papa John's Trophy tonight.
Yeah, brilliant. Hopefully it can breed a lot of confidence throughout the group, because there's a really good group in there. A lot of people have said that. Hopefully we can kick on from this now.
And you were one of 10 changes that the new head coach makes, so it's a chance for you and the others to really show him, what you're about in a match situation that you haven't been able to do yet.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people were itching to get out there, lads that weren't selected against Wimbledon. And I think everyone from back to front showed the manager what they can do.
All head coaches say that's a nice headache for them to have. But probably the headache between you and Kieran's the biggest one. And how's that relationship been with you battling for that number one spot?
Fine, we've got respect for each other. You have to have respect. I've been in positions where I've been behind goalies and you've got to push each other every day. I've been the one that's getting pushed. And it's healthy competition that everyone needs. And I think, like I've said, it only bodes well for the club really and the 11.
Yeah, and obviously the headlines will be because we scored 2 late goals to win the game 2-1. That could have been so different if we go 2-0 down, but you saved the penalty with 14 or 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's nice to save a penalty. It's almost like scoring a goal for me, really, isn't it? Saving a penalty. So it was it was a nice feeling, and like I said, the lads got a foothold in the game. I really thought after probably 55 minutes, thought we really stamped our authority then on the game, and then we had the momentum. Penalty was probably given against the run of play, in my opinion. And then, look, they've gone on. Lads have been brilliant in front of me. Eastie with goal and assist has gone on, and then Big John with his fancy feet and quick feet and nimble bit of pace, and then he's put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, and for you right at the other end when that happens, I mean, how tempted are you to go and join in the celebrations?
I mean, yeah, I probably am, but Jesus, it took me about 20 minutes to get back, I think, with the pace that I'd run. But look, you've just got, felt like almost reenacting a Bradford game when we scored that late. It was the high of that, and then thinking, right, we've got 2 more minutes, we've got to switch on now and stay compact and not give them any chances. And I thought we nullified them those last 2.5 minutes, which are nervy naturally after scoring so late for the win. I thought we did that brilliantly.
Yeah, and just going back to the first half though, it looked like we were not allowing Charlton to have the ball, but allowing them to have it in areas that we knew that they couldn't really hurt us in for a lot of the first half.
Yeah, I think initially we wanted to go and press them, but the quality they had out there tonight was really good, and we might have had to drop off a little bit to allow us to then get into a mid block as such, and then force them wide or force them into areas like you just said that they weren't going to hurt us, and naturally they're going to have more of the ball being that. But I thought second half we nullified that, and then it was our turn to get on the front foot, and that showed in the last, obviously, probably 15-20 minutes when we got our 2 goals.
Yeah, and how easy is it to try and keep this momentum going into Saturday, or is it clean slate, go again Saturday?
I think you can't do nothing but build on what we've done out there tonight. The momentum will be massive. A win in any competition is big for the group, especially because we've come off a few not so positive results in the league. So yeah, it's real confidence in there. After the game, it was really confident. But like the gaffer said, day after tomorrow, and then come in Thursday, smile on your faces, and we look forward to Harrogate. We push this under the carpet and then build on tonight on Saturday.
Brilliant, thanks, Andy.
Now we have the results from the man of the match poll from last night, and you voted for Sam Hornby, followed by Tom Eastman, and in third place, Marley Marshall Miranda. Congratulations, and we'll be hoping for a strong performance this weekend against Harrogate as we take them on here at the JobServe Community Stadium. Away from last night's action, and the U's under-21s have a new team member. Jaden Fevrier has signed from West Ham at just 19, and we spoke to him at the training ground last week.
Ben, first of all, welcome to Coventry United. How do you feel to be here?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's a big club with some history, so
Tell us how the move came about from the team.
I left West Ham in the summer looking for a new challenge, new opportunity, and Colchester rised with Dimitri being my old coach. It's a no-brainer really.
What do you think fans can expect from you looking forward to the season?
They can expect me to be exciting on the ball, direct, looking to score, assist, create chances, and hopefully impact the team.
You've already played a couple of games for the under-21s. How do you feel about that? What was it like?
The level is quite different to what I'm used to playing, but I'm still adapting. I'm enjoying playing my football in the 21s. It's a really good squad, good coaches, so I'm happy with my football.
Nice. Finally, there's not many things we have to talk about, but then you've done the right, correct?
Yeah.
What's your best aspect of your game, would you say?
Probably 1v1 attacking. I'll back myself against any defender, beat them. I'm left-footed, so I like to cut inside, get shots, crosses. I can go down the upside with my right foot. Yeah, set pieces too.
Good to hear from Jaden there, and I'm sure you'll all join me in wishing him well here at Colchester United. That's pretty much it for tonight's show. Remember, tickets for this weekend's game and next weekend's game against Gillingham are both available. Head to the website for all the information on those. I'll be back on Saturday for a pre-match show. Have a good week, whatever you're up to. And I'm going to leave you with September's goal of the month, as chosen by you. It's Frank Nuble's strike against Walsall. Have a good week, and it's goodbye for now.